entertain the thought of you having the anointing, entertain the thought of you having the favor, because the truth is you do. All you need to do is tap into it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're visiting my channel for the very first time, hi, my name is Emma. I'm a YouTuber based in Zambia, and I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. For all my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for watching yet another one of my videos. I love and I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys are enjoying this vlogmas series that I called Improved, where we talk about different topics that are hindering us from becoming the person that we know that we can be. I am enjoying recording these videos for you, and let me know what you guys think, and also let me know what topics you would like me to touch on. This specific topic was suggested to me by somebody who follows me on Instagram, so thank you so much. Shout out to you for this suggestion. So today we are going to be talking about confidence. Now, confidence is something that is so important in order for us to enjoy the quality of our lives. Confidence to me is just having the self-respect, being able to carry yourself in the way with dignity and pride and just self-respect. The way you handle yourself, the way you conduct yourself, the way you treat yourself should exude confidence. Now, unfortunately, confidence is not something that comes naturally to a lot of people, and if it doesn't come naturally to you, that's okay. You shouldn't have to feel bad about it. A lot of people, more people than you think, are actually not confident at all, literally, because they base their confidence off of materialistic things. You find the girl with the best hair, the best car, the best outfit, the best apartment, the best everything, still feels like there's something missing in their life, because confidence does not come from the things that you have. Confidence does not come from the things that you have acquired or what you look like. Confidence simply comes from the way that you truly feel about yourself. If you are a self-respecting human being, then you are automatically a confident human being. And like I said, this does not come naturally for everyone, and that's okay, because I'm here to teach you ways in which that you can start to be confident today. Now, all these steps I'm giving you are practical day-to-day things that you can actually start doing today in order for you to boost your own confidence. And the first thing that you're going to do is stop seeking validation. A lot of us are prisoners of the thoughts that people think of us. You know, we are always second guessing ourselves and questioning ourselves. It's almost as if we're waiting for an applause, or we're waiting for approval, or we're waiting for validation. We should be able to validate ourselves. We should be able to say, I know who I am. I know how hard I work. I know that I am trying to be the best person that I get to be. So therefore, I'm not going to seek my answers in other people. I'm not going to seek, validation basically in other people. When you stop looking for the approval, or when you stop looking for the rejection, or when you stop looking for anything in other people and look within yourself, it's like when you go into a room, it's common for people to enter a room and say, what are people thinking about me? What is this person saying about me? Or what is this? Or what is this? It's a very common feeling, but I need you to rewire your brain and ask yourself, how do I feel about this room that I'm walking into? How does it align with me? Am I contributing something to this room that I'm walking into, or am I taking something out of it? What is the point of it? Instead of you thinking of what other people are thinking, which by the way, they're thinking of themselves, you are here busy ruining your own life experiences, waiting for answers that you will never get. Ultimately, you will never really know if people like you or not. So why try? Why live a life trying to prove that when you will never really know what the answer is? The second way you can build genuine self-confidence is to focus on your achievements and your accomplishments. This world has somehow convinced us that when you talk about the things that you have achieved in your life, that you are showing off and that you are arrogant, or that you are bragging about it. Of course, there's a fine line, and we all know the truth when we're doing it or not, but also don't turn your back on the things that you've accomplished. The things that you have accomplished are what help you build strength as a person. When you sit down and reflect and sit and say, I have been through so much. I have been through situations that I didn't know how I will get myself out of. but I got myself out of them and I came out shining. Be proud of that. If you maybe went to school and you have a degree, be proud of it, because that was not easy. You worked for it. If you have a job right now, even if it's not the greatest job that you have, be proud of it. Be proud of everything that you have accomplished, big or small, because those are the things that build self-respect. Those are the things that actually matter in life. So I'm not saying rub it in anyone's face when you accomplish this or when you buy this or when you do this, but at the same time, learn to sit with it. Learn to sit in gratitude. Learn to just have a season of just saying, okay, God, thank you. You know, okay, God, you've done this. Don't just walk over things, and don't just walk over blessings to a point that you forget that that was an answered prayer all along. Just be mindful of that. So always, always, always make sure that you're reflecting on the things that you have been through to help you build strength to get through the things that are coming. Number 3, which is one of my favorite things to talk about, is improve your body language and your posture. Improve the way you conduct yourself. Take time to learn ways to conduct yourself properly. I feel like we are waiting to, oh, when I am rich, and then suddenly I'm going to learn how to have table manners, then suddenly I'm going to learn etiquette, then suddenly I'm going to do this. No, whilst you're building to become the person you want to be, start to learn what that person does. Learn the way that person walks, learn the way that person talks, learn the way that person dresses, does their hair, conducts themselves, does all of these things. Start to practice becoming the person that you aspire to be, because that's the only way that you will live it into existence. That's the only way you will speak it into existence, when you just open up your mind to the possibility that it is possible. So simple things like fixing the way you walk, fixing the way you talk, fixing your table manners, fixing your etiquette, fixing your language. Know how to put a fork and a knife. What does X mean? What does that mean? Take time to just get interested in improving even your physical self. That also includes things like exercising, drinking water, eating healthier. Start to do the things that your higher self would do. It sounds cliche, but it works. Improve the way you present yourself into the world. Start learning. If you're somebody who struggles with public speaking, for example, start learning, start building confidence, start reading books, start educating yourself, start filling your timeline with content that benefits you. Start the process of becoming, because you're not just going to wake up and suddenly you're the perfect person who you aspire to be in your head. It takes time, it takes changing habits, it takes building, it takes growth, it takes practice. But if you don't put it into practice now, you're going to take much longer to become that version of yourself, because you are waiting for her to say, have enough money, or have this, or have this, or have this. Stop waiting. Improve the quality of your life by the way that you conduct yourself and the standards that you keep for yourself. And that is okay. You should not be ashamed. Over here, we are not ashamed to have standards for ourselves. Okay? Number 4, challenge your negative thoughts with positive ones. The human brain is always going to automatically jump to the worst case scenario. And it's so simple for us as human beings to stay in the worst case scenario. The reality of the situation is this: you can train your brain by replacing positive thoughts with negative ones. As soon as you find yourself entertaining a possibility that has not happened but in a negative manner, replace it with a good one. If you're going to an interview and your brain tells you you're not going to get the job, what if you don't get the job? What if they ask you questions you don't know the answers to? What if they do this? What if you fail? What if you don't impress them? As soon as those thoughts start to come, start to train your brain to replace them with good ones. Entertain the thought that things can work out, because they can. So as soon as your brain tells you you're going to mess up that interview, entertain the thought of you killing that interview and being the best person in the room. Entertain the thought of you having the anointing. Entertain the thought of you having the favor. Because the truth is, you do. All you need to do is tap into it. All you have to do is receive what is already yours. It's not that difficult to do, but we often just complicate ourselves, and we often just complicate life when we shouldn't. Stop jumping into the worst case scenario and for once jump into the best case scenario. What if things don't work out? Well, what if they do? What if things work out but even better than you imagine? Because it's possible. Always entertain a negative thought with a good one, because it's up to you to train your brain to entertain which type of thought. It's up to you to correct yourself. It's up to you to check yourself. It's up to you to make sure that you are conducting the course of your life, that you are driving yourself into a positive direction and you're not always thinking negative thoughts. Have the brain that automatically trains itself to start to think positive. The fifth way to achieve confidence is to start to set small achievable goals, and it's going to help you build up your momentum, your self-respect, and your self-confidence. Sometimes the reason why we don't have self-confidence is because we don't have self-respect. Deep down, we know that we are the type of people who have all these dreams, all these ideas, all these plans in our head, but we have no way possible to bring them to life. We're not willing to try. We are numb by fear, and fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of being misunderstood, fear of being laughed at. Every single fear that there is, we let that consume us and decide our identity. The fifth way that you can become more self-confident today is to break down large tasks into smaller ones and make sure you celebrate the wins. One big thing a common thing that a lot of us do is that we give ourselves a big task, and instead of breaking it down into small achievable tasks or roles, we want to achieve that big thing, and by the time we say let's start doing it, the thought alone overwhelms us. Learn to break things down into smaller achievable tasks, and when you achieve a certain goal, don't just move past it and wait for the next goal. Learn to celebrate the fact that you have hit that goal, no matter how long it took, no matter how hard it was. The fact is you did it. The fact is you got 1% better that day. So always make sure to break down your tasks and celebrate the wins. I hope these tips I shared were helpful, and if you have extra tips on how you can build more self-confidence, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And until my next video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!